Hello, I'm Pastor Jason from West Metro Church in Douglasville, Georgia, and I want to welcome you to day 144 of our Bible Book Club. Today we're going to be looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 11. The entire chapter is great, so I encourage you to read the entire thing, but we're going to be looking at a few very specific verses. So in this context, Paul warns the church to not take communion lightly, but instead to search our own hearts, to remember what Jesus did for us, and to thank Him for it. So let's read about it. Verse number 27, it says, "Therefore, whoever eats this bread or drinks this cup of the Lord in an unworthy manner will be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of the bread and drink of the cup." Skipping on down to verse 29, Paul says, "For if we would judge ourselves, we would not be judged." So Paul is telling us here to examine our hearts, to search our hearts. David did this way back in Psalm 139, 23 and 24. David says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." So just as David asked God to do, to search his heart, to examine his heart, and to see if there is any wicked way in it, Paul is also encouraging us to do that same thing. And I believe we should do it daily. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll send out a text message or email on my phone, and its pompous, grand eloquence autocorrects my words to what it thinks I meant to say. So if I send out a text message or email and my phone autocorrects it to "I loathe you" instead of "I love you," that could be a problem. So I made it a habit to proofread my emails and proofread my text messages every time I send them out. I'm checking those, proofreading those messages, proofreading those text messages for any vernacular or grammatical sins. So just as we do that with our text messages, we proofread, we check for errors, for any grammatical or vernacular sins. We should do that with ourselves as well. And we should search our hearts daily. We should proofread our lives daily. Hey, we all make mistakes. Sometimes our lives need editing, but only by the process of proofreading our lives, editing those lives through the lens of God's Word, can we begin to make fruitful changes to God's final manuscript. So thank you for joining us today here at West Metro Church for our Bible Book Club, day number 144. I encourage you to come back tomorrow for day 155 as we continue through the New Testament. I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. God bless.